Hi YouTube, it's your IFBB Bikini Pro, Lisette Howard, and in today's fitness lifestyle hacks video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 tips to help you guys get back on track. I know that many of you are probably either on vacation or just got back from spring break. Maybe you had a little bit too much to drink on your vacation, maybe you went out with the kids and had a little bit too much pizza. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you guys some really great applicable tips that are going to help you get your body back on track, get rid of all of that excess water retention and some of those toxins that you might have put a little bit too much of in your bodies. So if you guys want to learn some of these great tips to help you get your body back in business, then please keep watching. I've been dying to put together this kind of quick little vlog because I wanted to share with you guys some things that I incorporate into kind of like my daily lifestyle to help keep my body on track. Now, of course, I know it's spring break, and probably so many of you have been on vacation or, have taken the kids on vacation or have taken a little bit of time off, have gone away for the weekend, probably had a little bit too much to drink, maybe you had a couple of mojitos, margaritas if you guys went to Cancun, or maybe just overindulged and had a bunch of desserts and tons of wine. So these tips are gonna really help you guys kind of get your body back on track, because when you go on vacation or when you just take a little bit of time off, when you're eating a lot and you're spiking those insulin levels and you're putting a lot of toxins in your bodies, there are definitely things that you can do to help expel them and get rid of them. All right, so tip number 1 is incorporating a liver and kidney detox into your diet. Now, if you guys just got back from vacation or you're gonna be coming back pretty soon, the next day you're gonna definitely wanna incorporate a daily detox. And the reason why I like a detox, this is not a laxative tea, this is not, something to create bowel movements. This is literally a combination of dandelion root and dandelion extract combined with licorice root. They put in a little bit of like papaya enzyme, peppermint, just some really great things that are going to help you flush out excess water. Not only that, but dandelion root is amazing for helping your liver and kidney functions. So this is going to help kind of get rid of all of those extra toxins that you guys might be processing. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that the liver processes everything and it tries to get rid of all of the bad stuff first. So if your liver is kind of backed up with a bunch of toxins and a bunch of sugars, it becomes really difficult to process other things. So you want to make sure that you incorporate this at least maybe once or twice once you come back from your time off, just to kind of help you expel all that excess water, get rid of that excess water retention and bloat. It's also going to help keep that liver functioning really great and really efficiently. All right, so tip number 2 is actually one of my absolute favorite products. If you're a client of mine, you've worked with me in the past, you know that I always recommend this to all of my clients, and that is Nature's Calm. Nature's Calm is a combination, it's like a magnesium citrate. It's a magnesium supplement. It comes in a powdered form. And I was actually introduced to this product by a friend of mine like 2 or 3 years ago. It's an anti-stress. Magnesium is known to help relax your muscles. It's also an electrolyte. And they combine this with calcium. So ladies, as we get older, you guys know that as our estrogen levels start to drop a little bit, we tend to develop a little bit of osteoporosis. So incorporating some calcium into your diet is really great to strengthen your bones. It's also a great electrolyte to keep your body hydrated. The more hydrated your body is, the less you tend to hold on to fat. But this product is great because it's an anti-stress. It really kind of relaxes your muscles. It relaxes your digestive tract. It helps kind of flush your system. It helps hydrate your system. So this is something that I incorporate. I think it's like 1 or 2 teaspoons at night. You want to do this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Trust me, once you try this product, if you haven't done so already, you're gonna absolutely love it. All right, so tip number 3 is incorporating some potassium into your diet. This is something that I honestly, after maybe I had a weekend where I had a little bit too many cheat meals, I was on vacation, I might have had like some cookies or pizza. I'm not big on drinking, so it's something that I'll incorporate maybe once every 2 or 3 months. And I usually limit it to like a vodka tonic. But if you are on vacation or you had a weekend where you went a little bit overboard, you had a lot of salty food or foods that you're not used to incorporating into your diet, you might have had a little bit too much alcohol, this is a fantastic supplement to take to help you expel excess water. Potassium is basically an anti-salt. It's like an anti-sodium, and it's also an electrolyte. So it's going to hydrate your body, but it's also going to allow you to get rid of all of that salt that your body is holding on to, which causes bloating, it causes water retention, it makes your hands swell up. if you have been in a place where it's really hot, maybe you went hiking, maybe you guys, went golfing, or maybe you were like in Cancun where it's really warm, you had a lot of water retention because, because of the heat or due to the heat plus sodium, this is gonna help you get rid of a lot of that kind of bloating and water retention. This is just 99 milligrams. This is what I take. I'll usually incorporate it 2, 3, maybe 4 times, 4 days consistently. You can take it in the morning, in the afternoon, whenever you guys incorporate your supplements into your diet, that's when you want to take it. But this is really good. This combined with your Calm in the evening, combined with your either dandelion root or your detox tea, trust me, you guys are gonna feel like $1,000,000. All right, so tip number 4, and it's kind of an obvious one, but it's a really good one, is that you guys are gonna wanna drink a lot of water. And when I say a lot of water, I mean probably 2 to 3 liters, maybe even up to a gallon for 3 or 4 days consistently after your vacation or after, like a weekend in Vegas, whatever it is that you guys are doing. You wanna incorporate water. That water is gonna flush your system. It's gonna hydrate your body. It's gonna flush your system. The more your body is hydrated, the less you tend to hold that adipose tissue, that fatty tissue in your lower abs, in your lower back. It's gonna really kind of help flush your body out. It's gonna get rid of all of those extra toxins. It's gonna help clear up your skin. It's gonna get rid of all the extra salts. So pretty much, making sure that you drink at least 2 to 3 liters. If it were me and it's something that I do, I try to push myself to a gallon. 3 to 4 days consistently, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every day. Make sure I get a lot of water, rehydrate the body, get rid of the excess sodium, get rid of the toxins, make sure your body's not holding on to additional fat. Especially if you guys just, went a little bit overboard for 2 days, maybe Saturday or Sunday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The body takes at least 48 to 72 hours to convert anything into fat. So if you catch it right away, you hydrate yourself, you monitor your food, you incorporate some of the other tips that I've given you, you guys are gonna see that none of the damage that you did is irreversible. Everything can be fixed, everything can, you can make changes, and you can definitely avoid your bodies from storing all of that stuff as fat. One of the ways that you guys can also stay hydrated is by incorporating some really good, clean, organic, fresh coconut water. Coconut water is phenomenal to kind of rehydrate the body. It also has a lot of electrolytes. I know that maybe some of you guys are afraid of the coconut water because it has a lot of sugar, but honestly, this is really, really good for your system. It helps you really hydrate quickly. And honestly, these are just simple sugars. Your body burns through them very, very quickly. So don't be afraid of the coconut water. But this with some water is definitely something that you want to incorporate at least, 3, 4, 5 days, after your weekend or your vacation. All right, my last and final tip number 5, is to watch your food for the next 6 days after you guys come back or after your weekend, or a couple of days of, kind of going a little bit overboard. Watch your food, watch your carbohydrates, your simple sugars, and your fats. When I do it, or, it's been a couple of days after a vacation, or it's been like a couple of days after a competition and I kind of went, balls to the wall, eating everything in sight, I really watch my nutrition. I watch my carbohydrates. I try to keep my carbohydrates really low. Low depends on your body type. It depends on how active you are and how your metabolic rate is. But for me, low is like keeping my carbohydrates no more than 50 grams of carbs per day. And I'll do that probably for 3, 4, or 5 days. I'll also keep my fats really low. I'll keep them probably at around 35, 37 grams of fat, just to kind of help avoid like a harsh rebound, especially if you guys have eaten a little bit too much. You don't want that food to convert into fat. So what I like to do is just kind of keep my carbs and my fats really low for a good 4 to 5 days, just so that I know that I am not going to store all of that excess food and all of those extra sugars and fats. I'm not going to store them as fat. So just kind of watch your diet a little bit. And if you guys can incorporate a little bit of cardiovascular exercise just to get that heart rate elevated, that's going to do you guys a lot of, good as well, because your body's going to sweat. It's going to sweat out all of that nasty stuff and all of those toxins. So, elevating that heart rate for sure, but definitely watching those carbohydrates and those fats. Keep that protein nice and clean. And it's not like you have to do it for 3, 4, or 5 weeks. Just incorporating that and really monitoring your food, keeping those simple sugars, refined white flours out of your diet, those like extra like trans fats, anything that's like super greasy or anything that's like deep fried. get it out of there. Do not eat it, do not touch it, stay away from it for at least a good 4 to 5 days, just to make sure that your body, depletes all of that stuff that you already have in your system. All right, friends, I hope that you guys have found these tips useful. It's definitely something that I apply for myself. I always have these products in my cupboards. So I think they're gonna really help you guys. Trust me, you'll see a really big difference, especially on day 2, day 3, after following some of these tips. It's gonna really kind of help you guys get that body back and, get tight again. So I think they're gonna be really useful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna put all of the links and all of the descriptions of these products below. You guys can also find me on Instagram and Facebook under Lisette Howard _fitness. I post daily motivation, fitspiration, tons of like my kind of training tips and my nutritional tips, and a lot of like different recipes that I incorporate into kind of my fitness lifestyle. So please find me on social media. And also, if you ladies are looking to get your bodies on track, summer is right around the corner. Trust me, my Bikini Body Transformation Program is amazing. It offers you guys so much useful information, nutritional program, training program. But you guys can find that at lisettehoward.com. And that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.